Lunar eclipse. This morning I've traveled a whole distance of my front yard to capture B-roll of the lunar eclipse. There I am, I'm all set up. There it is right there. Pretty cool. Not too bad an assignment. This is what they call a blood moon because it turns red.
The middle is
Hey, how you doing? Crossing over the Dodson line trolley tracks. And it's the end of my work day. I still have a little under an hour to go. While I wait for calls or anything to happen, I'm going to go get some coffee. Wasn't too active at night. Went and checked on a fire in Raymore, and turned out to really be nothing, just an outlet, smoking outlet. And did a lot of driving. And then for our live shot, we got to play around and use 2 cameras. It was fun and creative and interesting. So anyway, Westport is nice in the morning when you're not being run over by a car. I wonder who did that. But, I'm heading over here to Broadway to get some. You know what? The weather is a little cooler. It's supposed to be actually in the 40s tomorrow morning, which is downright winter-like almost. Got to put on my jacket again. I actually wore my jacket a little tonight. Light jacket. Come on, light. And so yeah, that's pretty interesting too. But, oh, look at this. Rockstar parking. Cha-cha-cha. Alright, I'm here, I'm queer, get used to it.
Admire the heart art. Hey, how you doing? I'm in search of coffee. It's the end of my shift. Not much to say about this shift other than nothing happened. Well, yeah, nothing really happened. Can't even remember. So uneventful. Just did live shots this morning and that's it. But I'm not complaining too much. I don't know. I'd like to have a little more excitement on my shift. I don't like sitting around doing nothing. But today, nothing much happened, so it's the way it goes. Sometimes, well, let me put it this way, actually. When I came in this morning, there was a shooting that happened, I guess, about 9:30. And that was all the way out in Olathe. And I was getting ready to head for that. And then as soon as I got in the car, they said airplane emergency. So I had to go out to KCI. But before I get to KCI, it was over. The plane landed safely. So I went to get my TVU and everything. And I was talking to the executive producer. And I said, yeah, I'm thinking of heading to that. I said, oh, we got a press release on that. Hold on, let me read it. And she said, yeah, one man was injured in a shooting. And I said, it's long over with, and there won't be anything there when you get there. So don't go, don't worry about it. So, and then everything got quiet. I was thinking it was going to be an interesting, exciting shift with a lot of stuff happening, too much stuff happening, but other than the initial things this morning, nothing. And then they're talking about severe weather overnight tonight. So maybe we'll have that. You know, it's springtime, so anyway, I'm going to get my coffee. So, starting our storm chase this evening, leaving a little bit early. And we see this feature here that looks like a big comma. That's a bow echo heading straight for us. It's kind of like this north end here is a massive area of rotation. Let's see if I can put it on the dual pane mode. You can see the rotation, the greens and the reds together. North of, it's pretty much over the western KCK right now, north of Overland Park. And, you know, oftentimes when these bow echoes come through, part of it starts rotating. And it's, essentially it's a broad area of rotation, and it indicates strong straight line winds, and there could be some embedded spin up tornadoes involved in there, but they are really hard to chase and impossible to see. Usually they're rain wrapped and very, very quick, and the only way you know you've had them is the next day they look at the damage and they can see the tracks of the vortices. And you know, the only other way you could see them if you're in it is by the power flashes, lightning, or the power poles, power lines being broken, transformers blowing. 40 to 50 miles an hour, is that all? That lightning was pretty cool. That was spectacular. That looks like it struck the TV tower over there. When a storm approaches the city, it weakens. Stupid suction. Oh, I can really see the banding of the layers of the storm. That was a transformer. I think. Or some other type of explosion. That was close by, too. My wish did not come true. The Knife and Gun Club has decided to come out tonight. Are there? Wow. And you would be sitting there, and I'm checking up on these flooding hotspots. I haven't been here in a while. And wow. There you go.
We were here this morning doing live shots about a shooting that took place over there on Oak Street, right in front of UMKC, and right in front of the UMKC police. And it ended up in this parking lot here, the Whole Foods parking lot. So conveniently, it's right where I can go get some coffee. This actually happened before my shift began. I came straight here from the house. It's a homicide, a shooting with one dead, a woman in that car over there, and this is crazy. It's right next to the Central Patrol Division of Kansas City, Missouri Police Department. So, sad thing is, she had a child in the car with her. The child is unhurt, but it's probably her own child, and probably without the child. The child is probably without her mama now. It's very sad. Hey, how you doing? I'm going to try out a new place today. It's called Mother Earth Coffee. Why am I laughing? It's a long story. But anyway, I'm gonna try out this new coffee place and have some, you know. It's in an interesting location here on Gillum. Yep, I'm on Gillum. We've come here because of the bike lanes and talk about bike week and everything, so we did a couple of live shots and off a little bit early, on standby, waiting for something to happen. In the meantime, I get my chance to try out this coffee house. Coffee. Kombucha. Somebody was telling me that kombucha is good for you, that I would like it, so if I can figure out how to open. Oh, there it is. So I'm having kombucha again instead this morning. Kombucha. Ooh, this sounds carbonated. Nice glass bottle. Yeah, it'll work. Kombucha. Oh, kombucha. Kombucha. And this is what we're looking at this morning. Let me get a sweep of the place. If I can do it smoothly. Ha ha ha. All right, that sign says Hyde Park. We're in Hyde Park. And it was like, are we really in Hyde Park? Hyde Park? Yes, we are. Okay, sweep back. Looks like a nice place to gather. It is Friday, so I'm gonna have me some vittles for Micah boomerang pattern.
Yeah. I bet.
Thank you.
You're welcome.
Ready?
Get a look at Kansas City. There's a big front coming through. It's going to cool everything down. There's no storms associated with it. Time to go home. I are sassified. Well, it's time to give this thing an oil change. Coming home from work tired, but get this done now, so I'll have to do it in the middle of Saturday or something. I'll try and do something else. We are on a Costco run, and I'm making the kids do the running. Vittles at Costco. We've come back to this place. Almost.
I made 2 points.
Look at that sunset. Wow.
Oh my god. How do you have to deal with that?
The kiddos are having fun, I think. This President's conference car is a Kansas City trolley. They told me on the inside it's been converted into a coffee shop.
Sorry.
Oh, you're right. It's here in Kansas City.
Outside, we're next to the lake, so you have to walk over this. Oh yeah, I've got a
Waffy. And doggies. Dogs. Jimmy. There's a cat. Cat. It's a doggy. 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 And an old Kansas City trolley. There's a pretty good history here in the Kansas City streetcars, and on this one, which is called Trolley Tom. I was just noticing that this one is one of the cars from the Country Club route. Pretty cool. We are here in the River Key. A lot of us still call this area the River Key, with some of the best views of the city.